That moment when you hear the unmistakable gobble. Time stops, and immediately everything else goes silent. The match has begun. The turkey, an animal that has as much history in America as we do, and one that consumes the minds of those that pursue them. The writer Archibald Rutledge once said, "Some men are mere hunters, others are turkey hunters." To the true turkey fanatical, the desire for the elusive Grand Slam or World Slam in a season is the true pinnacle. As seasons around North America open and close, different species become the target. South Florida means only one thing to turkey hunters: Osceola. The swamps of Florida are home to these iridescent and colorful birds. Considered by most to be the hardest of the American birds, due to the extremely limited amount of land that they inhabit. The presence of hens around the decoy is a welcome sign. A tom may be near. Finally, he appears and starts moving towards the decoy. This is the perfect setup. And a successful one. It's the brotherhood that turkey hunters have that makes it special. From the handmade calls to the custom shotgun loads, they share an obsession for long beards and big spurs, for that gobble to pierce through the crisp spring morning. The first notch of the slam is done and another story is created. The sacred bond between hunters strengthens with every bird. Next on the list requires a move west to the hills of Texas, the Rio. Sometimes methods of hunting have to change when the situation warrants it. Rather than sitting and calling so that birds move to them, closing the gap to the birds is the right tactic. It's a risk, but without taking it, the chance of being within range decreases. And the Rio is down. Turkeys can sometimes present an opportunity that other animals don't. the double. For the Merriam, the hunt moves north to the farmlands of Nebraska. With wide open spaces, the hunt changes. The birds will move more throughout the day, and so will the hunter. Sometimes other animals can come into play. A spooked deer can ruin the chance of the turkey in an instant. But this Tom has made up his mind. The white color in the head is the first sign. His strut to the decoy confirms it. He attacks the decoy and puts on a show before giving the perfect opportunity. The third bird is done, but the hunt doesn't end. Another bird becomes the target first. Merriams have been a success. The next turkey brings higher elevations and bigger mountains. And Mexico. The Gould's is the key to the Royal Slam and presents challenges unlike the others. With the mountain habitat and a year of more Jakes than Toms, hunting near the roost becomes the tactic. A quick morning and first light is the recipe for this one. Sometimes the birds present themselves with a narrow window to make it happen. The hunt is over before it really began. The last turkey for the slam is the Eastern. Late in the season, a trip up north to Canada is the ticket. Like Nebraska, farmland presents a difficult challenge. The birds stay out in the open, and moving into position becomes the test of the hunter. Close encounters happen, and different strategies are tried. But nothing materializes. Every turkey hunter has had the bird that hangs up out of range. The one that just won't commit. It's the plight of an animal that is smart. Yet it's the same challenge that continues to consume hunters. It's the bond that unites us as hunters, and will, as long as gobbles ring out in the woods. I do not hunt turkeys because I want to. I hunt them because I have to. Tom Kelly, the 10th Legion.